Hello, Miss Gilbert.
Hi, nice to meet you,
Nice to
Mariann.
meet you. I'm from Butler, and I'm conducting an interview about technology usage in classrooms. So first of all, could you please introduce yourself a bit? Where are you from? What do you teach?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I teach at Indiana School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. This is my third year here, so this is a new career for me in blind low vision. I got my master's from Butler, my undergrad from Hanover College, and my blind low vision degree from Butler. Prior to this job, I worked for Warren Township Schools here in Indianapolis for 20 some years, and I taught second grade in a regular classroom.
Oh, that's interesting. But is there a specific subject you teach?
Right now I'm teaching middle school life skills. So I have students that are aged 11 to 14, and on top of being blind or having low vision, they have multiple disabilities. So they're both cognitively and physically impaired.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now I have a few questions about using technology in classrooms. What was the first technological thing or gadget you have used in teaching, if you go back many years?
It would be many years. My first year of teaching was 1975. So I think my technology back then was like a 8mm film projector, or maybe an electric tape recorder or cassette player. But there was not much technology available.
But later on?
Yes, later on, computers came around late 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
so, I had to get on the bandwagon and learn it with all the other teachers that were already at my age and level of teaching then. And that was challenging, and I first learned on a Apple computer, and then the school system went to PC computers. Dell were the opposite of Apple.
Yeah. But were there any technologies you used with the students?
Yes. Yes. As soon as computers came on the forefront, it was like a huge pressure to use as much technology as we could. So our elementaries first started out with having like maybe one student computer per classroom. And gradually, as the years progressed, we would work up to maybe 5 or 6 per classroom. And then we had computer labs where we would have labs of 30 or more computers, so the whole class could go to the computer lab for whole group instruction. And we taught children how to do PowerPoints, how to do word processing, how to do keyboarding, and we used them for math drills. And eventually, as the years progressed, many of our standardized tests were converted to computers. So a lot of testing was done on them too.
Well, what about this school here?
This school here is a very specialized school because everyone here is special education with an individual educational plan. And there are many levels of students here, from the very brightest to very low cognitive level student. Here we have computer labs. We go to technology once a week, my children do. We're learning things like how to use a book reader, how to use a book reader that's very much like an MP3 player.